right. Hello and welcome, everybody. Let me just get started here. We are on the Frostworks Engineering episode 6. And so today we are going to be working on the drill rig. So actually let's just summarize where we were from before. So in this playthrough, it is on Triton, and my goal is to do a fair amount of engineering, often things I would skip in a normal kind of speed through playthrough. Bit of a forever world, if you will. And so I want to do more movement in things, and so solar is a big part of that. In our last episode, or recently, we finished this set of solar panels. We made a nice blueprint, and we've been building that out, and eventually I want to continue to build that out. It's just a lot of work. And so taking a little break. We got a little bit of a power center here started. I want to expand that later. Basic refining and assembling. We got our grinder and welder here. And over here we got a drill rig. And made some modifications to that. Recently finally turned on share inertia tensor, and geez, it's crazy like how stable that is. I try not to do that very often because official servers don't have that setting, but it's nice. We've got the start of a little base here. I'm going to build that out a little bit more later. And we got our starter pod and mining unit here. So been working through it. And then today's project, which I'm really excited about, is I want to continue to use this drill rig for a long time. And so what I want to do is make it a little bit more entertaining. And I've got a pretty good idea for that, and we'll get into the details of that a little bit later, I guess. Let some people join. But a few things. So one is I just want to make this nicer and look like it's a little more in-depth and heavy kind of thing. So let me just place some blocks down to get a feel for kind of what I've been thinking. Yeah. So let's see here. So we've kind of got this connection no matter what in this direction. These are just going to be scaffolding blocks for later, probably. But I want to have it touching to the ground in at least 2 places, but I'm thinking 4. See, like that's already a little bit better, I think. So let's try each direction here. I'm not even counting. I will need to count later. Let's see here. Take this down here. There we go. So, this just, now it feels like it's something heavier, I love beam blocks, and I've used the beam blocks to make some really nice drill rigs for my satisfactory scenario. But we're kind of going bigger than just one beam here. I might use them, but like kind of like this an idea of like making it almost claw-like, you know, don't know if we can do that, but maybe. So maybe curve the edges a little. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know, because like straight across is kind of industrial, but like I don't know. I think a little more claw-like would be good. Let's say we want to start it right here. I'll just try rounding a little on one side. Let's see. Oh man, I've been playing a little bit too much Enshrouded lately, and so yeah, I'm like trying to remember the keys for replacing blocks. Yeah, let's see what this looks like here. I mean, building in survival is nothing like creative, but at least it's not bad with these empty blocks, you know? Unwelded blocks. Maybe I want like a post, right? So like yeah, something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then maybe here we even bring this up further. Not yet to each. Yeah, I like that. Going higher as well is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good start. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. I still have more plans to do with this center part, so but I think this is a pretty good start. So let's do that. So 2 out, 2 out. Gonna be nice. And then what did I do here? I did 2? No. No. Oh, yeah. And I wish they'd do something about this preview. Because sometimes I'll do like a block that's not quite a full block and not notice it for a while. Then I place a few and I'm like, oh, those weren't full blocks. Okay, I like that on the bottom for sure. Let's see how it looks on the top. You know, in the Factorum stuff, they really over-engineered the drill in there. When you find that drill, like all this stuff they put on it, it's pretty impressive. I am not gonna do all that. Okay. I think that's good. I of course just need to build up more in the center part, but But yeah, I do like that. Maybe I'll make this too thick on the side. Yeah. Bigger's better. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, so 2 out.
Energy low.
Yeah, I find that sometimes I just need to like start with some scaffolding. And then once I see something in place, I'm like, oh, okay, I can work with it. Nice. There we go. I like it. Yeah, this is gonna be good. A lot of people are, I mean, most playthroughs, the drill rig's just kind of to survive. It's ironically not the most efficient start. It's more efficient to just drop a basic refinery with some drills on it into the ground. Just like let it fall. But yeah, drills are usually just for basic survival needs. That's kind of fun to do something like this. That's much more than that. Yeah. Wait. Oops. Okay, I like this. This is gonna be good. Let's get some power. Okay. Now I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about the piping part. I think I may. I'm not sure yet. I could bring the tubes up the side and then into the center. I could just pretend this isn't here and see what happens. No, okay, I think we've answered the question of like how I take minor damage all the time, and it's just from like little drops like that. I was pressing the E instead of F. That's funny. We have free oxygen being piped in, so it doesn't really matter if I remember to close that or not. Well, let's try to just ignore this and see if it works okay. Okay, it's a 2 out. And let's see. 2 out, then 1. Okay. got it. Nice. Looking good. Oops. Yeah, then that'll come down. To something. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to move all that stuff back. Which is okay. So that's really good. So my plan today, which I'll attempt to describe what's in my head. So drill rigs, when I see people make like a reusable drill rig of some sort, not in Space Engineer, or if you use the resource nodes mod, or like Satisfactory. So in Satisfactory, the drill rig actually gets a tube. Switcher. So in Satisfactory, if you look closely at the mining rig, what it does is it makes a tube and then brings it up and then inserts it into the machine, and the machine comes down and drills. And it continues to send more of these because potentially it's drilling deeper and needs more extensions. So it's essentially building drill rig extensions. Now we're not going to actually use that in the game because we don't have that mechanic. But what I was thinking is that it would be fun to set up kind of a conveyor that would project and weld up a new oxygen tank, essentially, and then push it forward into an area you couldn't see and grind it down, and then repeat that process. So you kind of keep seeing those moved in. I think that would be a lot of fun. And now, now I'm like nervous about how I'm gonna do that. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna need to move a lot of this stuff around here. Well, I think what we could do is we could bring this tubing down. Yeah, we could bring the tube back down here to the side of this piston. A ways, because I think we're far enough down that that's fine. Yeah. And then... yeah. Yeah, that would be good. And then this room, then up top, that'll all be kind of open. And what I might do is may use like rounded corners or whatever. So maybe like in here. Oh. Sorry. Maybe like in here. So I push it in this part right here or something like that. And then it would disappear. Yeah. I like it. Let's make sure things don't explode. Watch, they're already exploding. Yeah, they are. let me turn off these drills. Turn off those pistons. I'm probably already overflowing. Let's see, cargo. Large cargo is pretty much full. That one's full. Okay, oh good. I had one that wasn't full. Nice. I mean, it was close, but it wasn't full yet, so that's good. And this one's not full yet, so we're okay. Things were not exploding yet. But yeah, I think this will work pretty good. I may leave these because. Oh. No, I probably need to take these out. Just to make some room, you know? I mean, and I want to redo all this refining section anyways as well later. Yeah. Well, so the nice thing is that I do have scaffolding in place, so none of this is going to fall. I do need to make scaffolding to connect them back to the main base, though. Here. Just in case. And that way I don't need to do a merge later. Okay, nice. So that's safe. Now I can disconnect this. Steel tubing. Okay, nice. Now, I don't want to use tubes up here because I'm going to be doing all sorts of other stuff, so I like extra connection points. There we go. And let's do one more of this type here. And then we can go back to some tubes. Those armored conveyors are the best things ever, because it just gives you so many options. Well, actually, this should behave better next to the piston as well. That's good. And we'll just curve this over with a tube. Nice. And these should be locked in place, but it never hurts to have more scaffolding. And then armored conveyor is good. It's always best to have an armored conveyor on a end point. Nice. I like it. So this should be good. So then we'll have plenty of room up top for whatever we're doing with the drill rig.
Energy low.
Okay. I was like, out of components? Thought I queued up a bunch of everything. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It'll be pretty epic looking. Yeah, I like how this is coming together. Oh. Guess I better get some electricity. Yeah, this is gonna be epic. And I think I may just weld in. I might weld in what we have so far just to get a visual on it. We may still need to replace some of those blocks we're using for the anchors. But I think it's a good starting point. So let's see, do I have enough plates in this guy? Plates. No, but I do have some. Let's give it a shot. Okay, there, that's better. Actually, queue some up too, we're gonna need them. Nice and heavy. Nice. There we go. This ship has been good. The food bar, if you will, by popular demand. The name of it again. I'm just getting the main pieces with this. Can do the rest by hand. Nice. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Structurally sound, if you will. Yeah, I may end up using, well, nothing else, a different texture, but might use different blocks for these side parts. Not sure yet, though. I mean, the trouble is, like, we're using these triangle blocks, and there isn't really a good deco replacement for those, you know. Not yet, at least. I mean, there is, I could use beams in there. We'll see. Let's see how it looks. I mean, I could also use, like, scaffolding blocks as well, I guess. It's not like this is for actual structural integrity. Nice. Okay. That's just temporary. Alright. I guess I could, I don't know that I want to go through all that work, but I could also try to copy the kind of what I did for the space elevator in my Satisfactory series or scenario. But that, yeah, that was a lot of work. I did kind of like rounded knobs on the side so it looked like gears. Okay, so probably just move these tanks. I can do that later. And then I think I'll have my machine kind of go a little high. What I want to do is fake a conveyor, essentially. And so we need a piston, and then over top of a piston, we just need the thing we're moving. So let's see what we got here. Piston. Regular piston. So nobody should see this piston. Really? Okay, let's try where they don't see the piston. And we just make a conveyor out of it. I actually need the projector on this arm. That's funny. I can technically just put the projector on here. I think I can snap to the side of it. Where's the projector? There. Literally the last item on the last block. It's funny. Yeah, we should, because we're really only welding up one item, and it's going to be partial. Yeah, I may actually, I may have the tube for the welding up top, so that would be okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see how it starts to look here. Okay. And it's just going to have essentially an unwelded oxygen tank up top. Well, partially welded. Here, I can get it to the right state. I'm guessing it just, yeah, because we want it like this. We want that second to last state. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Okay, and then I hope this doesn't hit this and explode. It probably will. Let's set a max. Maximum distance. 5 first. See if it freaks out. Oh, it seems okay. Actually, it'd be nice if we could go further in. Okay. Oh. Go further? Nice. That's perfect. I like it. That's kind of about where I wanted to go to. All right. Then that's good. And so just kind of bring half blocks or something like that. Actually, it should be a good deco block. Large block. I want it to be something that has a little room on one side. I was thinking those pipe tubes. Let's see. Yeah. Pipeworks A. I'm wondering if we can make a conveyor looking thing out of the side of these. Let's find out. I need interior plates. I guess my only question is it going to have trouble passing this? And it may. Ooh. Well, let's try it. See if we get any explosions. I mean, it should be okay because it's right next to it and it's not being, like, the weight of the piston won't be pressing against it. So, it should be okay. Yeah, should be alright. It should sort of look like a conveyor. Let's just try one side, see how it works. Could try it unwelded too. Like, that's pretty cool. Together. I mean, I could actually just show the piston moving it into place and everything, but I like the conveyor idea better. Need more of these.
Energy low.
Okay, I'll get some energy. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. I could. Ooh. Yeah. Wait. I could turn something. It's a little more complex, but I was thinking of having something turn in here, so let's try that. I mean, I am planning to have the actual grinding and welding up top. So I need to use, for the grinder, I'd need to use an advanced rotor. That should be fine though. Yeah, should be okay. Yeah, these pipes should make a pretty good conveyor. I mean, you won't see it from here, but it's fine. I mean, I guess you kind of do. You do see the pipes. Won't be too bad. Let me just make sure again that we're not having any trouble with this. Hey Prime, I am over-engineering the drill, and currently making a conveyor system, or a fake conveyor system, that will project a new tube out, weld it up to this level, bring it over here, and then it's going to be kind of hidden on this side, and it'll grind it down. And so it'll just keep putting in more tubes, essentially. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah, I think that's fine. So then, let's see. I want to. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I can do a roundabout, because I need to use a grinder, and if a grinder is on a different subgrid, then it will grind. If it's on the same subgrid, it won't grind. Or if it's on the same grid, it won't grind. Which I do want to take advantage of, so I'm not grinding everything around. Yeah, let's just take it easy. Here we go. You can point it that way, just in case. Yeah, that should work, because then I can pretty much fully cover this, and the only thing it'll grind is the alternate grid, which this is on a different grid because it's on the piston. Yeah, should be good. Yeah. Reverse this. It's so cool. We now have a conveyor system. And I can just put that here. Yeah, it should be perfect. And then just connect those. And keep them on their separate grid. Yeah, should be good. And let's see, what kind of... Do we just want tubing? Let's just start with tubing for now, and then we'll change it out to some other conveyance later. Should be pretty good, and it should be fairly simple too. Like, I mean, it sounds complex, but it's just really the piston's the only thing moving. Yeah. Okay, that's welded up, so then we just do a reverse, but so that's nice. We don't really need to get specific. That's awesome. And it's really just a matter of setting timing for all this stuff. Turn that on, it grinds out. Reverses. Nice, should be perfect. So let's get a projection. I don't know, when I make a projection, does it look like the piece or not? I guess it doesn't matter. Here, let me weld it a little bit more, so it looks like the final. Well, second to final. Okay. Helium. Oxygen. Tank. Yeah. Okay. Projector. I think it's this one. Yep. Blueprints. Oh. I think we want keep projection, but on the reverse, we want to we want to turn it off.
Energy low.
Let's see. That should be good. Okay, let's hope there isn't some weird spacing issue that we have to worry about. Nice. So cool. Oh, shoot. Wait. Projector. Oh. Projector. It's gone already. But that works. We have a cycle of grinding and welding, and it's to the partial build state like we wanted. Let's go back to this projector, and this time let me click the option for keep projection. Line. Keep projection. There we go. Sweet. And just work out all the timings, but it's set. I'm going to return it to the light day. Which is kind of funny. It's because these are so slow, like they actually take a long time to catch up. So when I move it. Ah, this is exciting. It's working. I think I'll just use probably event controllers to control the welder and grinder, because they can just check the extension of the piston. At least for turning on. I think I still need a timer though, because yeah, I just need a timer for the welding part and the grinding part. Yeah. Yeah, it'll take some doing. But let's see here. Yeah, the thing is, because this is live and dangerous, right? Well, it's not live and dangerous right now, but it could be live and dangerous. Actually, I'm pretty sure that a grinder only reaches to here, and it shouldn't reach to here, which potentially means that I can have a little like circle thing running. I don't know. I think this is enough. I think this is fine. Again, we should be okay on the sides of this as it comes in. Should be. Since I'm not going to churn anything, I'm not going to I'm not going to use rounded, I'm just going to use these ones. Oh, okay. It's touching, so it won't connect. Let me use some half blocks here anyways. Or... oh. It's touching on that side too. Let's see. Prime, if you're out there, how you doing? How's things going? Yeah, I think this should be good. Okay. See if it can go in there without complaining. Or sparking. Should be fine. Watch just one day when I load in, it just explodes. Nice. That's good. Now I'm thinking I wouldn't mind hiding this a little bit more, but I also don't want to reduce how much you see of it. But maybe just one of these. Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily want people to see the grinding down part, right? Yeah. Dang, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna. I haven't actually seen that yet. I saw that you had it started though. I gotta see what the Explorer looks like, all up and functional. That's awesome though. A lot of people, it's crazy. A lot of people like completely ignored the new encounter stuff, and I think it's pretty fun. It's good to see more people doing it for sure. Okay. Let me weld this up just to see how hidden this is. Awesome. Did I make one? No. And then I'll wait until it's actually in there to turn the grinder on so you can't see it. Let's see, piston. 8 hours of creation mode? Dang. Wow. Yeah, How is it? Like, is it fairly functional? Okay. It's welded up. Now let's reverse this piston here. This should be good. Yeah. And I just keep this running all day. Should be pretty sweet. Okay, and grind it. I'm not really seeing the grinding. That's good. So it's doing something. It's welding. And piston. Oops. And well, yeah, we'll turn it off as well for the projection. Ah, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, that should be pretty good. I think I'm gonna automate it now, just because I can leave it running. Nice, nice. Okay, it's gonna need at least 2 timers, but might need more than that. Let's see. Well, let's imagine it takes at least 2 timers and at least 2 event controllers. It's 4 blocks. I was kind of wondering what I want to do with blocks. Like controller blocks like that. If I wanted to put them inside, but there's not a particular value of them being in this section here, other than like it's a control system. I could potentially build them into the power plant a bit, which might be cooler. Let's see. Because the new timer blocks are pretty nice. Oh dang. Let's see here. I always like these face because like it just makes a cool hallway. For the refining section, let's see. There's a good chance that I may get rid of this solar tower eventually. So I can build a little more in this direction. Let's do that.
Energy low.
Out of energy. Again. It is cold on this planet, so burned a lot more power. Yeah, should be cool. Why can't I grind? Okay. You're well. Oh, apparently I have to grind from way over here? What the heck? It must be some weird issue with the voxels, like, overhanging. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'll just assume I'm gonna remove this solar tower. I want more of the other ones first. Actually depend on that power right now. These little guys are nice, but like it takes like 40 to equal one of those. Okay, we said... I wonder if I can do it with just like 2 event controllers and 2 timers. I think so. If I did, then that means as soon as it gets all the way retracted, it starts welding. I kind of wanted a little bit of a delay with the like projector, with just the projection of it. I don't think that's important though. Yeah. No. Let me plan for a little bit of a delay. So we'll have an event controller figure out when it's retracted, and then it'll trigger. It'll maybe do something. Yeah, it'll do something. It'll turn on the projector, and it'll start a timer, and it might do some like lights or something as well. So yeah, so let's double the timers. Okay, yeah. We'll do 4 timers and 2 event controllers. And wonder, maybe I have like a grate here. It'd be cool to have a walkway that would let me see these batteries below. Let's just see what that looks like. Catwalk. Yeah, it could have this kind of the room raised a bit. And one of the things you do is walk over these batteries here. Yeah. I like that. So... we want stairs? I kind of want to get people up as soon as they get in the building. I guess we could raise it before they get in the building. Man, so many options. Let's see. What do we have for stairs here? Gotta use the new stairs because they're nice. Yeah, let's start that there. And then we actually still need something on this higher level, I think, to attach it to. What do we attach it to? I guess we just make the actual building. It's fine. Make a doorway. Seal it. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, there we go. And weld these up. See how it looks. Yeah, there we go. That we've got a little light in there, and technically we have room to put something else entertaining down here. Should be good. Yeah. And then I'm thinking just panels probably. Yeah. It's panels. And then well, then we're going to bring things out again further. And I could probably just put another row of batteries here, just for good measure. We're going to need them. Yeah. Well, that's tough. Do we want to show off the... Well, the thing is, I need to put in the event controllers and timers, and I do want them to be visible up on like this level here. Right. I need to put something here. It doesn't matter what. I'd like to show off batteries, though. Yeah, let's just put blank blocks. Oh my god.
Energy low.
How am I out of steel? How am I dying? No! Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we've got all the space in the world. It's not like I need to save space. Have a little bit of room to build here. So. Alright. There we go, and then see these timers. These timers are amazing. this side's really nice. I said I need 4 timers and 2 event controllers. That means we can just put the event controllers in the center. And then it looks like we've got kind of a server room here on the other spots. Yeah. I like it. This is gonna be good. Large grid, this is so absurd that I need that many blocks. Like this much space worth of blocks. Compared to on small grid, this would be so tiny. Oh. That panel I was standing on was distracting my welding. Yeah, if I cared about space at all, I would make a like a little electronics panel type of thing. Because these are all things that could be on another grid without a problem. There we go. It'd be kind of cool if they made a panel light. A panel with like an inset light on it. That'd be sick. Yeah. it's all mine. Might as well use it. I do want to like build larger than normal here anyway. So.
Fuel low.
Okay. It doesn't really matter which
Fuel
ones of these
critical.
are which. Well, the nice thing too about this setup is I do have a control panel on both sides. Good. I could probably just put like a light down here. Okay. Back to automating that. So let's say event, and we want to say retracted, and maybe let's say this is all related to the, what do we call this? Pipe? Pip? Let's call it pip. Pip retracted. And just because we're going to have a lot of stuff going on here later, so Pip retracted, and we want to monitor angle, no. Piston position. And that one. Right, it is at 0%. And I like to do like just under. Oh, wait, no, that would be bad. We have to do 0%. Just because I don't want it to activate a second time. Okay, so when this is at 0%, then we want to trigger a timer. Let's set up these timers here. Timer. Pip. Okay, let's just rename all these to that. And we want this to trigger when retracted as well. And let's see, we want to see the projected in a moment before it's starting to get welded. So 1, 2, 3. So 3. I think 3 sounds good. So 3 seconds. And we're probably going to need some extra welders, and yeah, we're probably going to do plenty of like welding and grinding. Yep. Yep. Okay. And timer retracted. And what we want to do is turn on the projector, which we also want to label with that. Oh my goodness. Projector. Yep. Whew. Okay. So this is the event. This is when it reaches 0. We want to turn on pip projector. Okay. And then we want to trigger the timer pip retracted. We want to start it. Okay. Yeah. Now I could. No, that's fine. I think that's all we need that event controller to do. Let's see. So we triggered that. We wait 3. Let's set up the next event controller as well. Which we'll need a timer for. So pip extended. Let's see. When it's fully extended, we want to start grinding it right away. But we'll just add a timer anyways. We'll just make a 1 second delay. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Vent. Pip. Extended. Yeah. Okay, so it's extended. We had a timer wait. Now we want to start that grinder. Let's see here. Piston position. Yep. And we're really close to the final percent. We have the timer, so that actually helps a little. So let's say 98.5 or something. We'll have to check exactly what position this thing goes to, but something like that. Okay, so triggered the timer. The timer does the grinding. Okay. So we got both event controllers going. They have their associated timers. That's good. Okay. Let's go back to the retracted one. When it's retracted, we turn on the projector. Okay. And we start a timer. And then on the timer, we start the welder. And then we need to start the other timer, which says like welding finished. Pip. Welding complete. And this one's going to be grinding complete. Grinding complete. Okay. So let's go back to retracted one, set up actions. The other thing nice about naming something per like the function you're doing or the group is you can find it all easily. Okay, so retracted and then welding started and then welding complete needs to start a timer. And I don't know how long it'll take. I mean, it won't be long, right? So welding complete, start. And then welding complete would
Energy critical.
stop. Oh, sorry. I was thinking and acting. Okay. Welding complete. We'll turn off the welder. And then it will reverse the piston. Nice. Oh, and it should also turn off the projector. Yeah. Nice. That way it's just off one later. Okay, so we have the retracted sequence complete. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh man, it's bad. I'm actually, Reaper said he had something for more suit energy. I'm thinking I may need to get that. God, I'm out of O2 as well. Let's see if we can reach. Well, we can go inside. Oh man, I was in the zone. Hey Stone, good to see you, man. I am automating. Well, I am automating pipe extensions for my drill. Let me get some more hydrogen real quick. 5 tanks gone. That's funny. So I have set up a projector and a welder that will weld up this tube, and then it will extend it into here where it disappears and will secretly get ground down, and then it will weld up another and keep sending them in. And fully automated. They're not actually used in the drilling operation, but if it was an actual thing, it would have extensions like that. So I'm just programming the events so it can be fully automated. And I'm getting really close. Man, I was really in the zone until I lost my energy. Okay, so the event controller is good. Then we go into extended, and then extended is going to extended is going to start the grinder. And then it's going to start the grinding complete. And then grinding complete is going to turn off the grinder. Turn it off, and then it's gonna just retract the drill, or the piston, sorry, reverse. And that should be good. So then, let's see, so extended starts right away. And then grinding complete, it's 10 seconds. I don't know if that's enough, but let's try 10 on both sides and we'll just see. So hopefully, the only thing I need to do is just reverse this piston once. And hopefully start laughing maniacally. Let's see how it goes. And I want to try to make it like as fast as I can. Ah! No! I didn't have it far enough. Event extended. It triggered too soon, so let me just say it's 100%. Oh, and retracted should be equal to or less than 0. Okay. And let's see if any of these are running. Let's try this again. Now, I don't think it'll hit right because it's not going all the way. But at least I'll be able to see what it's supposed to be at. Yeah, I think technically it triggered the other one. Okay. And event extended, it's at 100%. Which means it's running? No? Doesn't seem like it's running. Okay. Event extended. It should have run, and then apparently I didn't program event. Okay, let's try this again. Extended should trigger the timer for extended. Start. Okay. Timer extended. Start. Nice. Grinding? Yes. And reversing? Yes. So the grinding happened really quick. I didn't need a whole 10 seconds on the grinding. Actually, I think I could set. Okay, so that's good. Cue maniacal laughter. I'm practicing for the nuclear silent shoot. I am automating. Yes. Okay, so let's see how quick we can get this going. I think I mean, I kind of like the speed that it's moving the new one in. I wonder if the set command lets it go faster. Like, I wanted to like just keep pulling those in a lot faster than it is. Okay, let's first shorten the grind time. Well, welding time's good, so it is about 10 seconds for welding, but grinding is not. So grinding complete. That was like 3. Let's see if that's fast enough. Goes in there, waits just a second, which is fine, that's what I wanted. Ah, that was not ground enough. Grinding complete. It was close though. Let's see if we can do it in 4. It's so good. It's automated. This is what I wanted in the series, was automated stuff that was interesting. So let's see if this fully grinds this time. I think so. Nice. Turned off the projector. It's going back. Yeah, and we'll find a way to speed up that retraction part. Nice. Shows that, and then maybe later we have some like spotlights on it or something like that. Nice. Yay, that is working. Oh, that's good. It is building a, actually an oxygen tank, but I figure any of the drill rigs that are like permanent drills in other games feed it new pipes, and so I'm like, well, let's see if we can do that. So it's doing. This is my fake conveyor belt here, these pipe blocks. And I wanted to show the projection for a moment. So maybe that's a little too long. 3 seconds. So I'm going to take 2. Timer. Retracted. 2. That's good. So it's just feeding it new pipes. And so now I can try to figure out how I wanted to cover this up, or what I wanted to do with that. But I am stoked. That came out good. fill this in a little bit. So let's see. What went on the bottom of this? I don't know. I could do like an upside down catwalk. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see.
Energy low.
What do you know? I need energy again. How about that? Alright, I have successfully added additional movement to the top of the piston. That's great. I think I turned off the drill a while ago. I'm pretty sure I could turn it back on. Stone there. Yeah. Still cooking. Yeah, it actually takes a moment for the welder to realize it's supposed to weld as well. Nice. Nice. We'll just do some half blocks. It's not the half block I was looking for. There we go. Not lately. The most recent mod I have is my magnesium reactor weapon. That did really good. That was actually spent almost a week on the top list. So people have been enjoying it. Probably gonna do some more reactor types next. Let's see. Come back to this later. I just want to have it look semi-complete for now. I guess these are okay here. Oops, wait, no, I actually want that. Let's build one of these. Yeah, that's me. That was actually, it was kind of fun. I worked as a product owner with ChatGPT, well, actually Grok mostly. Tried to figure out like what other, out of all the ores in Space Engineers, which ones have energy potential, and then did a lot of research. And magnesium reactors are a real thing. Well, they're called magnesium fuel cells, but they are a real thing right now. And so there's no reason we can't have those 100 years in the future, or 200, whatever it is. Okay, so I'll just bring this across. I also like uranium reactors are just absurdly OP. And so this is the magnesium one's turned down quite a bit, but it's like it's really nice on a planet. Since you won't have uranium, you know, it's pretty good. Or just sometimes it can take forever to find uranium, so it's nice to have another option. Nice. Okay. We're still going to need to redo all this refining section, probably in the next episode. Let's see how much structural integrity do I need to get started with this? I just bring a block all the way down. Oh, actually, let me bring this block up as well. Okay, I think I'll just bring these down to the bottom for now. Oh, didn't realize I put that on there. Good. Man, this has been a good building project up in its own. Okay, and then thinking of just doing half blocks across this. Do you like my half blocks? That way people won't usually see the piston. We'll just do all half blocks for now, and then we'll see where we go later with it. Yeah, I mean, build and repair definitely makes a lot of builds easier, especially like small ones where it's like easy to miss a block. Going back to daytime. I was getting soft. I was using build and repair on my satisfactory scenario that I made. So nice. but I'm trying to go full vanilla here on this one. I did do larger inventory space though, so did make that exception at least. Okay, bunch of steel plates. Still running? Oh, what did it get caught on? This isn't dangerous. I placed a block here. Ah, it's so cool. I was thinking I could add some like lights. Oh, next expansion we get settable light colors. So you can reuse the same light for multiple things finally. That'll be fun. I still might make some sort of thing that spins here. Actually, I have enough room. That's one block. That's two. I don't think I have enough room to do it on the bottom. I don't know. It's okay. Let's see. I just want to make this bigger. Yeah, we'll just do this on each side. For now. Yeah, it is easier, I guess, with other people. I mean, it made me make a build ship, or welded ship finally. That's the thing, is I normally don't make them, but this guy turned out pretty good. Which, of course, I have right over there, and I'm not using. I guess I could. Here, let me figure out what I want to do in here. I think I need to keep that scaffolding in place, and then just weld this one. Just because we're going to need that scaffolding when we redo the other stuff. There we go. Plenty of those. It's so cool, it's working. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be modifying this a few times, but the main part is kind of laid out at least. Well, that's a heck of a meteor drill. It's not the final look or anything. I want to bring down some more here, but I probably want to extend the drill again first. I might think of some sort of movement I can add to the bottom part here too. I'm not sure yet. Because it might just be a bunch of tubes or something. You know? We'll add some lights as well. Maybe some searchlights or something. Yeah. Let me turn up the speed. Because I wanted to restart the weld process like right away. I want as little time as possible for the welding part. It is working now. Yay. Okay, so I wonder if I set if it'll go really fast. So timer, grinding complete. Setup actions. System. Like, I actually do want to reverse it. Well, yes, I do need a disco ball. Here, I'm gonna reverse it, and then I'm gonna set and move. Just to see if it goes faster. Oh, okay, I can set velocity on the move. I wonder if it keeps that velocity, though. Let's find out. That was nice and quick. Let's see if it's... I may need to set the velocity again. Yeah, that's too much. And timer, welding complete. Yeah, welding complete. Piston. Set velocity. And I think we are at like 0.5. That was pretty good. We'll just stick with 0.5. There we go. Nice. Nice, that's good. Welding. Just want to make sure it's going right. There we go, perfect. Nice, nice, we did it. Okay, let me start this drill up again. Drills on. Pistons on. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Brian. This is gonna be cool because this, I mean, yeah, I definitely need to work on the design, but I like it should be nice and meaty, and that way, as I build out the refinery section and then the warehouse section, like it'll feel more balanced. Like, it'll be good. And then, yeah, I think at some point we'll. So once we get some more solar going, we'll remove this solar, and we'll just kind of keep building this, like, control center out more. That would be good. I mean, it could even take up all this space if we wanted. Sorry, I should have hid those waypoints sooner. Cool. All right. Well, I feel like this was a good episode. We accomplished a lot. We got the drill growing. Oh, and Prime, I did turn share inertia tensor on, and we have no more wiggles. I cheated. And that's all going well. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you, everybody, for joining. That was pretty awesome. Great to see everybody. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.